6
PM,
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Turn on the track.
Great.
We want to take you now to the battle against ISIS in Syria. U.S.-backed rebels are getting taking the city of Raqqa. That's ISIS's self-proclaimed capital.
Jesus.
International correspondent Nick Payton-Wall's got rare access to the front line there and has this exclusive report.
When you've been making delicious natural cheese for over 100 years like Kraft has, you learn a lot about people's tastes. Honey, what do you want for dinner tonight?
Oh, whatever you're making.
Triple cheddar stuffed sliders.
Sold.
The Super Tuesday sale at Joseph A. Bank. Save up to 70% on almost everything, with all executive suits just $199, and all traveler dress shirts and sports shirts $2 for $79. Plus, get an extra 50% off all clearance items. Only at Joseph A. Bank.
Crab than ever. New dishes. And all your favorites. Only while Crab Fest lasts. Red Lobster. Now this is seafood.
Can we at least analyze customer traffic?
Can we push the offer online?
Legacy technology can handcuff any company, but yes is here.
You're saying the new app will go live Monday?
Yeah, with help from HP, we can finally work the way we want to.
With the right mix of hybrid IT, everything computes.
We're on to your diabetes. Time's up insufficient prenatal care. And administrative paperwork. Your days of drowning people are numbered. Same goes for you, budget overruns. And rising costs. Wipe that smile off your face. We're coming for you too. For those who won't rest until the world is healthier, neither will we. Optum. How well gets done.
Kids don't have school today, save at the matinee. Done cleaning the garage, schedule hot stone massage. Game cancelled, kids are sad, let's all go bowl instead. Dishes have not been done, burgers for everyone. You save a lot of books, using Groupon to save. Now you'll have less to pay on things you do every day.
Download the app and save. Groupon.
New tonight, the White House trying hard to downplay Donald Trump Jr.'s arranged meeting with a Russian lawyer.
They were originally about that. That's the whole premise of which you're asking the question, is whether or not the campaign colluded with Russia. That's the premise of the entire scope of your questioning. And the point we've tried to make over and over again and will continue to make is
Russian government hackers did break into DNC servers last month. We know that. We know that Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin have said very positive things about each other. You personally, of course, Paul, advised the pro-Putin former president of Ukraine. Why is it so far-fetched to blame the Russians and say that the motive was to help you?
You're letting go of that thing inside you that eats away at your happiness and your memories. That's what you're letting go.
The fact that we're having this conversation is the wrong conversation. The conversation we should be having is, what does Russia have from Hillary Clinton's server? That's the bigger issue.
If you do, you ought to expose it. It's crazy. Look, he knew about the meeting. I didn't at the time. No one else did, but he sure knew, Mark.
Kislyak, during his confirmation hearings at the United States Senate to be Attorney General. We also saw Jared Kushner on his top secret security clearances. Kislyak. So this really seems to be a running theme for these advisors in their forgetfulness of all these meetings.
Right, but that she didn't bring the goods and then proceeded to talk about adoptions for a 20 to 30-minute meeting with three of the most important people in Donald Trump's orbit. Do you buy that? Have to know all the details, but they took the meeting. So, Paul, you know, the meeting raises the question as to, well, is it illegal or not, right? Was it treason or was it not? Was it collusion? Richard Painter is the chief White House ethics lawyer for President George W. Bush. He says treason is a word to start talking about here. Here he is.
Secrets. When you're trying to get dirt on Hillary Clinton, even if it's from a Russian, that's not treason. And getting dirt on Hillary Clinton would put a lot of people in jail otherwise.
Just to ask something as a point of clarification.
Clinton alone, I don't think makes out treason. Now, if, you know, we talk about collusion. Yeah, it's not even collusion, but it could be the beginning of a collusion or conspiracy case if other evidence develops. But right now, we're looking at an act of dishonesty, of political stupidity, but not criminality.
In the days and subsequent weeks later, the come hither by Donald Trump himself about urging the hacking and the release of emails. All of that is context. It's not a smoking gun. It's context.
And again, Mark, I go back to that interview with Paul Manafort that he met with, who was Russian, was trying to do exactly that.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and I'll go with you on the word lying, because there's no way that he forgot that meeting that occurred just 2 weeks earlier. This came at a time you have Jared Kushner and Paul Manafort in a meeting with the son of the soon-to-be presidential nominee. I mean, that's pretty telling.
And the Russians.
Prestige creams, not living up to the hype. One jar shatters the competition. Olay Regenerist hydrates skin better than creams costing over $100, $200, and even $400. Fact check this ad in Good Housekeeping. Olay, ageless.
That's Mom taking care of business. But who takes care of Mom? Office Depot Office Max. This week, get this ream of paper for just 1 cent after rewards.
Taking care of business.
Nemzeric may improve cognition and overall function and may slow the worsening of symptoms for a while. Nemzeric does not change the underlying disease progression. Don't take if allergic to memantine, donepezil, piperidine, or any of the ingredients in Nemzeric. Tell the doctor about any conditions, including heart, lung, bladder, kidney or liver problems, seizures, stomach ulcers, or procedures with anesthesia. Serious side effects may occur, including muscle problems if given anesthesia, slow heartbeat, fainting, more stomach acid, which may lead to ulcers and bleeding, nausea, vomiting, difficulty urinating, seizures, and worsening of lung problems. Most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, dizziness, loss of appetite, and bruising.
I'm caring for someone with moderate Alzheimer's. If you are too, ask about Nemzeric today.
The History of Comedy returns with all new episodes Sunday night at 10.
We all have that list of things we need to get done.